Seafood video. I don't want a lot for Christmas. I'm not trying to hear that noise. I don't want to talk to Santa about no little girls and boys. I just want to eat some food, lobster tails and scallops too. Don't you know it's true? All I want for Christmas is you and food and food. Nelly has a great song. They're gonna get some food in the house tonight. Gonna get some food in the house tonight. For to starve is to hate, is to kill, is to die. It's a good song. And it sounds bright and cheery, but it's really about the world and the state of... There's people starving all over the world. And which is why I wanted to give a family... Which, Christopher, is why I would like to award some lucky family with a full Christmas dinner on us this year. Why don't you send them to a restaurant? Who do I pick? Not this again. Chris, how do we find a family to feed? How do we find them? If you look back on our videos, we're doing a self-promotion again, right? It was the greatest fucking Christmas thing. It was the greatest ever. We gotta find it, yeah. Christopher and me and Lena were all in Lena's bedroom, screaming at screaming at each other about who to give a charitable Christmas dinner to. What lucky family. Christopher was like, I don't want anyone coming here for that. I don't need people to know where we live. Lena was like, go ahead, Lena. I'm just trying to do something nice. I'm telling you, and this is John speaking, I never had so much fun in my entire existence as a soul, yeah, than in this family with these two nuts. And I think, Lena, you felt the same way when you were hanging around with me and YOKO in spirit form back in the day. Yeah, I do remember. I remember. Can I say it? Yeah, of course. He showed me a vision not too long ago, maybe, and it was of him and YOKO. And they fought like fucking animals in the house, like yelling the way me and Christopher start yelling. And you can see that. YOKO is not gonna take shit from anybody, yeah. Not from John, and he didn't take shit from her. There was the same thing. They'd have these standoffs about really stupid things. A lot of the time it would be about Sean. He didn't feel she was spending enough time, in the family unit. That was always a bone of contention. But, she did a great job. All I can say is what I know of YOKO, that kid loves her to death, and they have a great relationship. And he takes care of her now with great love and devotion. He knows his mother is a dynamite lady, and that he's one lucky motherfucker that she was his mom. Not everybody's going to have a Yoko Ono as a mother. Like a genius, a fucking super genius, who really just wants peace and, good things for the world and everyone. But her message has always been John's message. It's the same message. My message too. Christopher's message too. You got to be a cool person, or you're out of the equation if you can't keep it cool. Now, but John showed me a visual once, and it was so vivid, and I was like, I remember this. Him and her were fighting in the kitchen at the Dakota, screaming about something. And it was just like, it was about Sean. All right, they were screaming about Sean. Sean wasn't home. He was out with Helen. Right, Helen had Sean out. So while Sean was out, YOKO and John were having it out. And she was kind of to the effect of, well, what do you want from me? Someone's got to take care of the things that I take care of. Who? You're going to take care of it? You have no interest in it. And meaning, handling the affairs of the estate. She kept an eye on that like an eagle. That's why, things turned out so well for them. And financially, and security-wise for their kids. And John was screaming back at her, there's a balance. There is a balance, and you can't seem to fucking find that balance. And I'm trying to help you find that balance. Fine, give me some of the work you do. If it will give you more time with him, I really think it's very important that you have more time with him. And I'm speaking from a place where I think you're going to regret it if you don't do it. And they were going back and forth, and it kept escalating and getting louder and louder and louder. And then all of a sudden, both of them screamed. And look, they looked like horrified. Both of them screamed at the same time, "Stop it!" And that was me. And it came out of both of their mouths. And they just looked at each other and stopped. And both of them were like, "She's right. Let's just stop. Let's just stop it now. I'll do what I can. You do what you can. We'll work this out." So I understand what happens here in the house with me, Christopher, and John. It went down the same way with YOKO and John and me. I've always been in there, and he's always been in here. Speaking of which, I swear to God, I always loved that guy, Deebido. Right, so Deebs is back, yeah. What are you thinking of this skillet meal that we made? It looks amazing. And I'm glad that you didn't go with just regular toast and butter. You made a stuffing for yourself. Yes. A little hot sauce, a little garlic, yeah. Look at this mess. It's fucking scallopini, or whatever you want to call it. Listen, I gotta go back to bed because, yeah. So what was the point of this discussion anyway? I don't really remember, but it's not important. I mean, everything's important, but we covered everything good. But yeah, I did show that to her. I showed that vision to you about 10 years ago. Was it 10 years ago? Yeah. And I was like, wow, check that out. That's crazy. But that memory helped jog other memories too. Memories of John with Sean on the beach or at the lake house. And they were very similar points of view as my point of view when I used to sit on the porch at the cabin, just this kind of dreamy, lost feeling, but peace, wondering what was going to happen, how's this going to all end, and then you find out it doesn't. It's not going to end. That's the point. Happy anniversary to you again, John. Yes, I want to watch some more movies today. Thank you. Yeah, it's a big day out here. Mom and Dad and all. What movie did we watch yesterday? We never got to one. Did we? No. I want to watch the Tilda Swinton with the subtitles today. I think that one is called I Am Love, right? A Tilda Swinton foreign film. And we love Tilda. She's a wonderful actress, and we'll be doing a review of that film later. And this is what Johnny wants to watch on his anniversary? You're surprising me because I thought you were going to want to what? The Maypang video? Nope, not a chance. All right, we still have not seen the Maypang video, right? But I have confidence we'll be watching it, and it'll come at a very good time for us. But no, we're not going to clutter our minds with that today. We are going to watch Tilda Swinton once again make cinematic magic. She is a wonderful, extraordinary actress. And I'll watch her with subtitles, without subtitles. I will watch her in a plane. I will watch her in a train. I will watch her all I can. I will watch her, Sam I Am.